Hey guys, I'm back with part 3 for this tutorial on how to build this one-story traditional house. Here in this video, I'm going to go ahead and do all of the interior layout for the house. So I went ahead and gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using for all of the floors here for the house. So be sure to go ahead and grab some spruce wood planks, jungle wood planks, black concrete, white concrete, quartz bricks, dark oak wood planks, spruce wood stairs, andesite, and some stone bricks. So I'm going to head on over here towards the right, and I'm going to start by filling in the floors here for the first bedroom. So I'm going to be using some jungle wood planks. We'll pay attention to this window here at the front, and we just want to be on the second block away from the edge of the glass. So we're going to be lined up with this block here, and we'll have a strip of the jungle wood planks until we are on the fourth block away from the edge of this glass here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're lined up right here. So we're just forming a square. So this right here, all the space within it, will fill in with jungle wood planks, and this will be the bedroom. So that's the first room done. Now, be sure to grab your spruce wood planks, and we'll pay attention to this window here. So we're going to go to the left of it until we're lined up with this third block. We'll have a strip of the spruce wood planks until we meet up with the edge of the jungle wood. And now we'll fill in all the space here, and this is going to be the dining room. So now we have the dining room there. That is a bedroom. Let's go ahead and replace these blocks of andesite with some quartz bricks. So that looks a lot nicer. So we have that done so far. Now make sure you have your spruce wood planks again. And we're going to start filling in the living room. So that's going to be this space here. We're going to bring it over until we are lined up with this brick here. So we have the edge of the window, the white concrete, and then this brick. So we'll line it up here, and then you can just bring this out until you line up with the jungle wood on that side. And then you could just go ahead and fill in this rectangle space here. So I'll bring this along. So we're right on the edge of that spruce wood there, right up against the jungle wood. So we'll fill in all the space here. We'll also be sure to replace this andesite with quartz bricks again. So, spruce wood planks for all of this space. So this is what it's looking like so far. Now let's fill in the floors here. This will be the kitchen. So we're going to be using a checkered pattern between the black and white concrete. And we're going to line up here at the edge of the wood here where the living room's going to be. And I'll just start with the white concrete first. And we'll just go on every other block and fill it in like that. And now we'll work our way all the way towards the right and fill in all this space. And this here will be the kitchen. So now let's switch to the black concrete. We'll fill in all the remaining space. And then we'll go ahead on every other block lined up where the white concrete is. We'll place the black concrete. And then on every other space, we'll fill in with white concrete. So just keep doing this pattern until all this space here is filled in. And make sure to get this little bit of the andesite here. So you could just... oh wait, you know what? We'll go ahead and just have quartz bricks. That makes it easier. So, we'll fill all the rest of this in with the pattern. So now we have the floors all filled in here for the kitchen. So we almost have the entire house done. We have a little hallway here, a bathroom, a bedroom, and then the garage floors. But this is what we have. Now let's fill in the floors here. This will be the master bedroom, so make sure you have your dark oak wood planks. We'll look at this window, and we want to make sure we're lined up with the fourth block from the edge of the glass. So we have 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. So we're right here. We'll go ahead and have a strip of the dark oak planks, and then we'll fill in all the other space here. That looks good. Now let's fill in the floors for the bathrooms, so make sure you have your quartz bricks. We're going to look at this window. We're going to be on the second block, so lined up with this brick here. We'll go down, we'll start here and bring it out by 6 blocks. And now we'll work our way over towards the right and just fill in this little space here. Like that. And now let's switch back to the spruce planks. We'll line up at the edge of these floors here where the quartz is. We'll bring this right along and connect it back to the floors here where the living room's going to be. And then we'll fill in this square here with the rest of the spruce planks. So this is what we have so far. You know what I'm going to do is actually not worry about the garage floors just yet. I'm going to start placing all of the walls, and then that way we don't have to cut out as much of the grass you actually see here, because some of it will be covered up by the walls. And it'll just make everything easier. So I'm going to clear all these blocks, and I'm going to start gathering up all the blocks we're going to be using for the layout for the walls. So I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using for the walls, and there's quite a wide variety. So be sure to go ahead and grab some stripped dark oak wood stairs, light gray concrete, chiseled quartz blocks, green concrete, green terracotta, white concrete, red concrete, light blue concrete, gray concrete, brown concrete, pillar quartz block, light gray terracotta, cyan concrete, and light blue concrete. So I'm going to start by filling in this room first, so we have the 3 blue concrete blocks. And I'm just going to completely fill in all of the walls, and then we'll go back later and carve out where each of the doorways are going to be. I think that'll make it easiest. So you can start with whichever color you want, and I just have the light blue concrete, and I'm going to try to avoid each corner. That way the pattern can stay consistent. So I'll start with the light blue, and I'll go right here, and then maybe just the blue and the cyan. And then I'm not going to keep that same exact pattern. I'm then going to maybe use the blue next, the light blue, maybe the cyan. And we just want to make sure none of the colors are side by side. Like, we don't want the same color side by side. So you could just pretty much have this however you like. Just kind of randomize it a little bit, but also make sure it still looks good. Now I'm going to bring each one of these blocks up by 7 extra layers. So in total, we already have this first one, so it'll be 8 in total. So I'm just going to go through and do that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then you can see right above the windows here, we'll have the blue so it all matches. So just make sure to skip where any of the windows are. So for example, this is what the first wall is looking like. So I'm going to go around and do that everywhere else. And there we go. We have all these walls filled in for this first bedroom. So that looks good. We'll leave it like that for now. And we'll head on to, maybe we could do the dining room next. Or you know what, we'll go ahead and do the living room next. So for the living room, we're going to be using some light gray, some chiseled quartz, some green concrete, and green terracotta. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the door frame for the front door. So we'll be using the stripped dark oak wood and the dark oak wood stairs. So we'll start by doing that first. We'll have 2 upside down dark oak wood stairs there at the same layer as the quartz ones on the outside. And then we'll go ahead, it looks like we're going to have 5 layers of the stripped dark oak. We'll do that on each side. And then we'll have 2 sideways ones right above those stairs. So that is the door frame for the front door. Now, let's grab the light gray concrete and we're going to start shaping out the living room. So I'll head on over here first. We'll add 2 blocks at the left. We'll work this along until we meet up with the edge. So right here, so you can see we're lined up at the edge of where this jungle wood still is. So we'll bring this right along. We're right on the edge of the floors for the kitchen now. Bring this over until we're lined up with those blocks there. So we'll bring it in and wrap it back around to the front door. So that is the living room all marked out. So now let's have a layer of chiseled quartz on top of that. Now we're going to have a pattern between the green concrete and the green terracotta. So kind of similar to this, except we're just going to be going back and forth between the two. So I guess I'll just start with the green. We're going to bring it up to the same height as those walls there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more layers. And we'll skip all the corners as well. So we're going to start here and have the terracotta. And then we'll switch back to the green. Back to the terracotta, and just keep doing this pattern until it's all filled in. And remember, just go ahead and ignore each one of the corners. That way the pattern stays the way it should be. So let's say, for example, if we filled this in with green, or the green terracotta, had that as green concrete, and then did the green terracotta again, we would have 2 green terracotta side by side here in the corner. So we just want to go ahead and skip that corner and start right there. So that looks good. We have the pattern. Make sure to skip over the windows again. So now the living room is all done. I'll try to go up here. So we have that bedroom and that living room. Next up, we'll head on to the dining room. So here for this dining room, we're just going to be using the gray concrete, the chiseled quartz, and the brown concrete. We'll start with the gray, and we're pretty much just going on the outer edge of all the spruce wood here. So we'll start here, bring this right along. Go along this wall, skip over all of the windows, over here, and back around. Just like that. We will have some extra detail here on the right side, but we'll just go ahead and bring up the regular walls first. So now we're going to have a layer of chiseled quartz on top of this. Okay, so there we go. We have 6 layers of brown concrete on top of that. So go ahead and fill the rest of this in. So there we go. We have all these walls filled in here for the dining room. Real quick, I do want to add a little bit extra here where these doorways are. So grab some dark oak wood stairs. Now just have upside down stairs all right here, just like that. And that's it. So now we have the living room, that bedroom, and the dining room all filled in. Now we'll head on to the kitchen. So next up, here is the kitchen. We're going to be using white concrete, chiseled quartz, red concrete, and we'll also be using some dark oak wood stairs for the doorway there. So we'll start with the white concrete, and once again, we're just going along the outer edge of the floors here. And then a layer of chiseled quartz, and then 6 layers of red concrete on top of this. The kitchen is now filled in. And real quick, let's grab the dark oak wood stairs and just add these upside down where each one of these spaces are where the back door is. And that's good. So we're almost done with all the walls. Let's go ahead and do the hallway, the bathroom, and the bedroom over here next. We'll start here at the bedroom. So for this master bedroom, it's going to be light gray concrete, chiseled quartz, and green concrete. We'll start with the light gray. We'll look over here at this wall. We'll just fill in this space here. And then what we're going to do is add an extra block on each side. And then we're going to go right here, lined up with this brick, add 2 more. So we're leaving this corner empty. We'll do the same on this side. And now we'll extend this all the way along until you meet up with the kitchen walls. Wrap this around until you meet up with the edge of the floors here. And back to the other side. So this is the shape for the walls here for the master bedroom. So on top of that, we'll have the layer of the chiseled quartz. And then we'll have 6 layers of green. And real quick, I do want to mention, before you start placing the green concrete, you might run into one of the slabs here. So if you place 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can't place the 6th one right here. That is perfectly fine because this is all going to be covered up anyway. So we'll do the same on this side. We'll just bring it up by 5 here in each corner. And everywhere else, you should be able to place 6. So once again, that'll just be covered up, so you can just leave it exactly where it is. That's perfectly fine. So now all the walls are filled in here for this bedroom. So now we'll head on to doing... I guess we'll go ahead and maybe do this hallway next. So I gathered up the blocks we're going to be using for both the hallway and the bathroom. So we'll start with the hallway. We're going to be using light gray concrete, chiseled quartz blocks, and brown concrete. We'll start by placing a layer of light gray all the way around the edge of the wood here. And then we'll have a layer of chiseled quartz. And then 6 layers of brown. So this hallway is filled in. Now we'll head on to the bathroom. We're going to be using pillar quartz blocks and light gray terracotta. We'll start with the pillar quartz. Now we're going to be placing these facing up and down. We'll have 2 layers all the way around the edge. And then once you meet up where the window is, we'll just have 1 like that, and then we'll continue on. And now on top of this, we'll grab the light gray terracotta and bring up another 6 layers to the same height as all the other walls. So we have all of the walls filled in for all of the main part of the house. The final room we have left is the garage here. So here for the garage, we're going to be using white concrete, chiseled quartz, light gray concrete, and also be sure to grab some smooth quartz stairs. We'll be using these a couple times. So we'll start with the white concrete, and I'm just going to have a layer all the way here at the bottom, and we're going to skip over each one of the corners. So we have this little section here. We'll fill in with 4. We'll skip over to this corner, so we're starting here, so we're not filling this in and wrapping it around, we're leaving that corner empty. We'll bring this along, wrap it around, and once again, we're leaving the corner empty here, so we're not wrapping it around, we're just leaving it empty. Same with this side, so we'll just have 2 spaces there. And then over here, we'll just bring it right along from one side to the other. Okay. Now let's have a layer of chiseled quartz. And actually right here before we fill it in, we'll have 3 regular smooth quartz stairs like that right below the window. We'll also do it right above it. We'll have 3 upside down. Now let's continue with the chiseled quartz. And then on top of this, we are going to have 7 layers of light gray concrete. And just keep in mind right here, we actually can't place light gray because we have the white concrete. I mean, I guess you could delete this, but it's really not necessary since this layer here at the top is going to be covered up anyway. But if you want, you could just delete that layer of the white concrete. It's all up to you, but you don't have to. Because we are going to have, right here on this layer is our ceilings. And then on this next layer is the crown molding. But anyway, now we have all these walls filled in here for this garage. And I'm gonna grab the stone bricks and andesite for the floors. And now, let's go ahead and delete this first layer of the dirt here. We'll replace it with the pattern between the stone bricks and andesite the same way that we did it on the outside everywhere else. Okay, and I think this should be good enough. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so now the next thing we're gonna do is we'll carve out where each one of the doorways are going to be, and then we'll head on to the ceilings, and then we'll leave it at that here for part 3. So for all of the doorways, we're just gonna be using the stripped dark oak logs, and then for some of them, we'll also be using the dark oak wood stairs. So I'm here in the living room, right at the entrance of the house, and we'll start here first. So we'll carve out the doorway here for this bedroom. We're gonna leave one space of the wall here at the right. So we'll bring up 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks in height like that. And then we'll skip over 2, do the same thing on this side. And then we'll go ahead and delete all these blocks here in the middle, as well as the extra layer for where the actual bedroom is. Now, we'll have the logs going up on each side. Do it on this side as well. And then we'll have 2 sideways blocks in between at the top. Just like that. We'll head on over to this side and we'll have the doorway leading into the hallway. So we're going to be right up against this wall. We'll carve out 4 going up. We'll work our way over to the left. So we have a 4x4 space like that. Go ahead and delete the next layer of the wall. And then once again, 4 going up on each side. Okay, so now this doorway is done. Next, we'll go ahead and do the doorway here leading into the kitchen. So we're gonna have 4 blocks of the wall on each side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're starting here on the 5th block and we're going to go up by 5 blocks. And then the same on this side. So we're on the 5th block and we'll delete 5. And now we'll go ahead and delete all these other blocks here in the middle, as well as the extra layer of the wall on the other side. Okay, and then just a similar design, except this doorway is going to be 1 block taller, and then we'll add the dark oak wood stairs to add just a little bit more to the doorway. Has like a little arch to it. So we have it like that, and then the sideways blocks in the middle. And then we'll grab the dark oak wood stairs and have 2 on each side in the corner like that. Now we'll head on in here, we'll carve out this doorway leading into the dining room. So we're gonna have the same exact doorway that we just had there. We'll have 1 block of space of the wall on each side. We'll bring this up by 5. And then delete all the space right down the middle and the extra layer on the other side. And now we have this doorway leading into this dining room. Everything's looking pretty good so far. Now let's head on into here, and we'll have the doorway leading into the garage, the bathroom, and this bedroom. So let's do the bathroom door first. We're gonna have 1 space here at the left and 2 spaces at the right. So we'll just carve out 3, we'll bring it up 4 in height. Delete the extra layer of the wall behind this. And then we'll just do the same design that we've done everywhere else, except this doorway is just 1 block wide. It's a little bit smaller since it is just the bathroom. Now on this side and that side, we're going to have the same exact doorway. So we're going to have one space of the wall on each side of it. It's going to be 4 blocks in height, just like this. And then we'll delete all the other blocks in the middle and the extra layer. And then we'll do the same thing on the wall right behind me. And then you can see here, we're going to have to make some adjustments. So we'll delete this layer of the white concrete, where those 4 blocks are. We'll bring this wood all the way down to that grass layer. And then we'll grab some spruce wood stairs for the step down from the main level of the house. So right there. And then we'll go ahead and fill in the remaining 2 spaces here. And there we go. So from this side, it's looking like that. And from over here, it's just a normal doorway. And that is all of the doorways. So now let's head on to doing each one of the ceilings for all of the rooms. I think we should have time to do all of that. And then we'll leave it at that here for this video. Okay, so I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using for the ceiling. So we have some dark oak wood stairs, dark oak wood planks, and dark oak wood slabs, some spruce wood planks, spruce trapdoors, sea lanterns, stripped dark oak wood, and some white concrete. And we'll start with the easiest rooms first. So we'll go to this bedroom. We'll go here at the top layer of the walls and just add a layer of white concrete. And then we'll go from the inside. We'll have dark oak wood stairs upside down all along here at the top around the edge. So it looks like crown molding. And then we'll have the dark oak wood slabs right down the middle. And then in the middle on the sides. Just like that. And then we'll grab the sea lanterns and we'll just have these in each corner. And that should be enough light here in the ceiling. And then we'll... oh, what the heck? And then we'll cover them up with the spruce trapdoors. And that's all there is for this room. This is one of the easier ones. Now we'll head on to the garage. This is... actually, we'll do the bathroom. This is by far the easiest one. So we'll fill all this in here at the top with white concrete. And then we'll go around the edge and have dark oak wood stairs all upside down. And then we'll just have 4 sea lanterns right in the middle. And cover those up with the trapdoors. And that's all there is here for the bathroom. Now we'll head on to the garage. Go at the top here once again with white concrete. Fill all this in, have the crown molding, and then we'll have a few lights in the ceiling. Now I'll just add a few lights in the ceiling, so maybe one right there, another one right there, and probably just right down the middle. We'll have it right here. That's fine. And how about maybe one there? Why not? Cover all these up. And that's good. We will have some more lights here on the floors, but we'll probably do that when we do the furnishings. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do it now. So just grab some iron trapdoors. We'll also be using the sea lanterns. We'll dig out a hole here, 2 blocks down, fill that in with the sea lantern, same with there. We'll have one right here, and then maybe one more lined up with this one, so right here. And then we'll need to grab some white concrete and just replace the dirt. And then at the same layer as the floors, we'll just fill all these in with sea lanterns. And now the garage is completely done. We're just going to leave it at that. So we're not going to be doing anything else in here. So this is all done. So now we'll head on to the hallway here. We'll have white concrete here at the top again. The stairs all around the top. And then right in the middle, we'll just have 4 sea lanterns and cover them up once again with the trapdoors. And that's simple. Okay, so now we have to do this master bedroom, the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room. So we'll head on. We'll do this bedroom over here next. Okay, we'll start by just completely filling in all the ceilings here with white concrete. But this one has a little bit more, just some extra beams right down the middle of the ceiling. It's a little dark in here, but that's okay. We'll add a few extra lights, but first we'll go around the top, have our upside down stairs, just wrap this all around. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab the stripped dark oak wood. We'll skip over 3 spaces of white concrete, so we're lined up here with the 4th one. We'll delete that block, and then we'll have just a strip of the logs from one side to the other. So this is a cool little beam right there. Let me add a sea lantern here and here, so now that we have some extra light. There we go. And then we'll skip over 3 spaces from that beam and go right here, and have another one. And that's all there is for this ceiling. The living room by far has the most. The dining room is a lot too. And then the kitchen is kind of like right in the middle. Okay, right here we're not going to have any lights. I'm actually going to have a chandelier going down from right here, but we won't do that in this video. But I'll go ahead and maybe just have a light there. And right there should be fine. Okay, so that's it here for the ceiling in the master bedroom. We'll head back out. We have all that done. So now we just have to do the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room. We'll head on to the kitchen next. Okay, here for the kitchen, the ceilings are going to be a little bit taller, so instead of having our white concrete here at the top layer of the walls, we're going to be 1 block above it. So we'll start here, and then fill all this in with white concrete. So now we have this first layer where the white concrete is. Now, underneath all of that, all around the top edge, we're just going to grab some dark oak planks and add a layer all around the top. And I'll just add an extra light right there and there just in case. So now, underneath those planks, we're going to grab the dark oak wood stairs and have these upside down right underneath all that. So there we go so far. Now let's grab the stripped dark oak wood. We're going to have some beams, so we're going to skip over 2 spaces here, so we're on the 3rd block. Have a beam right there. Skip over 2 on this side and do the same thing. And then we'll grab some dark oak wood slabs, and we're going to skip over 1 space from this side, and we'll bring this in the opposite direction of the beams. Same over here. And now, instead of having lights directly in the ceiling, I'm actually going to have them here on this layer where the planks are. So we'll carve out a hole, replace that with a sea lantern. We'll do 2 there, 2 right here, and 1 over there. And then we'll cover these up with the trap doors. We'll delete all these. And there we go. So now we have the ceiling looking like that. Now we'll head on here to the dining room. We'll grab the stripped dark oak wood again, and we'll go at the top layer of the walls. We'll skip over 2 on each side, so we'll have a beam right here in this direction. We'll do the same on this side. So we're left with 3 spaces in the middle. And now we'll go on the sides, and we'll skip over 2 again, and we'll have them in this direction. And now what we'll do is just add another layer right underneath this. Now, be sure to grab your dark oak wood stairs, and we're just going to fill in each one of those holes here at the upper layer of the logs. So we'll start here first. Oh, hang on, make sure they're all upside down, and we're just curving them all together. So that's the first section. Here we just have 4 all curving together. So we're going to have to do a little something. Hang on. There we go. So it looks like that. And yeah, you could just keep doing that everywhere else, the center as well. Okay, so that's all looking pretty good so far. Now let's do the space in the middle. Okay, and then right here, we're going to have to grab the dark oak planks. And we'll just fill in those 2 extra spaces like that. And then for the light source, we're just going to hang down some chains with some lanterns, but we'll do that when we get to the furnishings. But that's it for the dining room. I really like how this one turned out. And then we have some beams going along the walls right here. We'll do that when we do the furnishings as well, but I'm really happy with how these ceilings turned out. So now we have the main one. This is by far the most detailed, has the most to it. So we'll start with the dark oak wood stairs, and I'll just look at this wall here first where the entrance is. Will just be 1 block above the doorway. So right here, we'll have the upside down stairs, but in each corner, we're just going to skip right over. You could add a full block and a slab. The only corner we're not adding that slab is this one here because we're actually going to have the fireplace here. So let's continue on. We'll skip over this corner. And you could just have a full block, but once again, do not fill it in with a slab. Continue this along to the other side. Skip over this corner. Full block and a slab there. And then we'll connect this back to where we started. Okay, so once again, that is the only one without a slab, so it all looks good. And then we'll go up, and on top of all of the stairs, we'll add a layer of these dark oak planks. So it's looking like that. Now, be sure to grab your stripped dark oak wood, and we'll look over here first. We'll skip over 3 spaces, so we're on the 4th block, and we'll have a beam right here. We'll do the same on this side, so we'll skip over these spaces. We're on the 4th block again. Okay, so we're left with 3 right in the middle. And now you could just grab any block. I'll just use the spruce wood planks, and we'll have these right on top of these beams. That way it makes it easier to place these stairs we're about to have. So just like that. So now you could grab the dark oak wood stairs. We'll place it right up against those planks. And then we'll go all around here at the top. And just wrap this all around. So that's the first section. We'll head on to right here in the middle. This one's really easy. And then for this side, it'll be the same as that side over there. And now all that remaining space will go up here, grab these spruce wood planks, and just fill it all in. Alright, and there we go. And then we'll have... Did I have a chandelier? Yeah, I did have a chandelier right here going down, so that'll be our light source. But we also will have some sea lanterns here where the planks are. So I have one right here is fine. Another one here, right in the middle. Maybe over here. Just enough until it's bright enough. Okay, we'll cover all these up with the trap doors. So that is it. Yeah, as of right now, we'll leave it at that, and we'll do all of the other decorations and extra detail when we do the furnishings. But we'll leave it at that here for this video. Okay guys, that's gonna be it here for part 3 for this tutorial on how to build this one-story traditional house. And if it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 4.